Hi there, my name is Sherry Rothwell. I am here today to share with you about how you can join an upcoming training that I have called The Sweet Life Without Sugar. Now, the reason why I am offering this training call is because I want to help you let go of the extra weight that you're carrying without having to give up the sweet, rich, creamy comfort foods that you love. Now, the reason why is because I feel like there is no way that you could ever stick to a diet long enough to get the results that you want and actually sustain it. Now, that's because most diets that are out there are not actually based on a lifestyle change, and they don't address the core underlying issues that cause women to gain weight or stop women from being able to lose weight. So you might be interested in losing weight if you have recently had a baby, or maybe not so recently had a baby, and you haven't been able to lose the weight. Maybe with each subsequent pregnancy, you've gotten heavier and it's just never come back off. Or maybe you have struggled with weight your entire life. Maybe when you were a little kid, you were overweight and it's just been a struggle forever. Or maybe you were having no trouble at all with your weight, and then as you sort of snuck into the late 30s, moving into your 40s, suddenly weight started creeping on where it never had before, and you don't understand because you're not doing anything different than you had in the past. Or maybe you can't understand why you've gained weight when all you do is eat a whole foods diet. How is it possible that you can eat healthy and eat no processed or artificial foods and still suddenly be gaining weight? Or maybe you one day woke up to having gained weight, like something like 10 to 20 pounds, literally overnight, and you can't figure out what on earth happened or what to do about it. Now, I can assure you that you are in the right place because I have experienced every single one of those issues, okay? I haven't experienced extreme overweightness as a child, so I'll tell you that as to just be really specific. But I have had problems with my weight since I was, basically I started menstruating, okay? And I know what it's like to go through all of these different phases in my life, struggling with my weight because of all these different reasons. Like every single one of these things, it's happened to me, okay? So as a nutritionist, it was very difficult for me to handle because I thought I was doing everything right. And you may be sitting in the same boat right now thinking that as well. And there's some distinctions that I discovered along the way of figuring out for myself what it actually takes to lose the weight when you're already eating a whole foods diet, or when you can't figure out how the weight gain could come when you haven't changed anything, okay? So I invite you to sign up for this free training. It's called The Sweet Life Without Sugar, and I'm going to explain to you how there are certain foods that you're eating right now that are considered healthy foods, that if you have any kind of hormonal imbalance or insulin resistance, are actually not healthy for you, and they are triggering weight gain, and they are triggering the inability to lose weight. So I welcome you to listen into the call. If you've hit that place of futility, I promise you this is different than anything else that you've done before. And the best part of it is that you don't have to give up the sweet, rich, creamy foods that you love. Now, I know that doesn't really make much sense when I'm, it's obvious that what I want to speak with you about, it has to do with sugar. But there are many alternatives to eating sugar that don't trigger insulin resistance and that give you that pleasure without having to give up anything, literally. And I'll be sharing more about that in the program. So when you register for this call, you're going to get access to a couple of videos leading up to a webinar. And what I can assure you is that on the webinar, I am going to tell you exactly what you need to do to let go of the weight. It's not going to be a pitch fest where I spend half the time telling you my story and then, this little bit of information in between, and then at the end, I'm going to pitch you to join my program. I am going to pitch you to join my program, but it's going to be after I share with you all the details of how to actually eat so that you can lose the weight. And then that way you can decide whether you just want to take what you learned from the seminar and go and implement it yourself, or if you want to join a group of women who have already joined me on this path to letting go of the weight permanently without giving up the sweet, creamy foods they love, and get access to all of the resources and support and trainings that I have to make it a lot easier for you. All right, so again, put your name and email in the opt-in box on this page. It's on the sidebar, or it could be below, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Anyways, it's for sure on the sidebar, I know that. All right, so I welcome you to join, and I look forward to connecting with you on the webinar, and I look forward to the possibility of supporting you on this journey and helping you to lose the weight without giving up the sweet, rich, creamy comfort foods that you love. Bye for now. Be better than that. A life of sweet, delicious foods that you love, and you get to still be the body weight that you want and wear whatever you want. That's like, oh my God, I'm a clothes person, right? So that's, important. Okay, anyways, just get on the call and I'll tell you all about it. Bye for now.